All right, so everybody's still trapped. Well, except for Sanji, he's not over there. So I feel like maybe he'll show up. A lot of times he misses out on these things. And he's with Chopper. But I mean, this definitely happened purposefully because the Baroque Works knows them the least. Like I don't even know if they know them at all. Well, you know, there is Mr. 2 has Chopper's face. He doesn't have Sanji's face. So Sanji's really the one. Like, he is like always avoiding these Baroque Works people. And again, the only ones he encountered, he freaking destroyed them. So kind of interesting how it keeps working out that way. But I think that that's going to be like a big help. So we'll see what happens with that. But also in the last one, we had seen All Sunday's power, and she can make arms come out of wherever she wants, I guess. And so that was kind of a really powerful thing because we saw what she did to Pell. We're going to have to team up with Smoker. So this should be an interesting thing, man.
Time for Operation Utopia.
Operation Dystopia, more like it.
Operation Utopia commences. The swell of rebellion stirs.
Utopia.
Don't be so suspicious, Koza. You know His Majesty's character too well for that. He would never betray us.
That's what all you old people say. I didn't come all the way to you, but with you, just to please the king.
The rebels were over 100,000 strong now.
I've heard, and there have been casualties too.
So did he not start the rebel thing? He kind of joined in after?
It's nothing. A little rain and these suspicions will vanish like fog.
The canal's been destroyed! Who would do this? We can't bring water to the town.
It's all Crocodile's fault.
Aramalu is done for.
Don't be so suspicious, Koza.
I don't want to suspect you, but people are dying of thirst. Maybe you're not using it, but you do have it.
We must wait for natural rain. To use dance powder is to summon misfortune.
The rebellion might stop even if there's just a little rain.
It would only result in an even greater calamity.
I've got to do something!
Then he
Haven't
joined
changed
the
a bit
rebels.
from the old days, have you?
Yes, I have. Now I can fight. I swear. I'll come back here. And when I do, I'm gonna take your reign from you.
Whoa, he actually said that to him? In some ways, it's kind of not like the craziest thing in the world to
Bad news.
be mad at the king. Like,
Terrible news!
even
It's
though
the
he
king!
was
What do you
framed and
mean?
everything,
He's disappeared! Have you searched everywhere?
he's still not like exactly
Yes.
like
We searched the palace,
getting the
the
job
garden,
done, you
and
know,
the
for
storehouses. Could he have
several
slipped away in the
years.
middle of the
A lot of
night?
people
Impossible. King
haven't
security
had
was
any water.
airtight. There's no way he could have gotten past us. But check outside the palace and in the town.
If only Pell were here instead of on reconnaissance and rain base.
Well,
He excels at tracking people.
I don't think you're ever going to see Pell again.
To His Majesty.
He wanted to go by himself. Also, I think the king is going to die.
You plan to kill my father? You'll be dead before you can get close to him!
I'm not going to touch a hair on his head. Instead, I shall let him taste a humiliation that is far crueler than death.
What's crueler than death?
Probably
That's
having
such an
everybody turn on
unladylike
him.
expression you have there, Your Highness.
I demand that you tell me, what is this Operation Utopia?
The operation is already underway. I'll tell you about my plan to end this country.
All right, spill it.
About Operation Utopia.
Have you found him? Yes, sir. He's in Nanohana. The information is certain.
That's a relief.
Yes.
What if it's Mr. 2?
Sir, you see, it's not that simple.
What is it?
Koza.
Why now, all of a sudden? Why would he do something this crazy?
What was that?
You heard me right. I've come here to apologize to you all. It was none other than I who stole all this country's rain.
What?
Surely you must be joking with us.
I used dance powder.
That's gotta be
to
Mr.
keep all
2.
the rain in Alabasta for my exclusive use. As your queen, king, it would
That's
be an
Mr.
affront to my
2.
royal dignity if I
That's
were allowed to
Mr.
go
2.
thirsty.
But many of your own people have died from a lack of food and water as a result of your actions.
And many oases have dried up as well. Sacrifices are essential.
That
if we
is
are to protect the country.
100% Mr.
You're
2.
mad. You knew how desperate things were, and yet you only helped yourself. No decent ruler would be so
And he's
selfish
gonna make
if he
all
knew
those
his own
people who
were
are
in
so
need.
loyal.
How dare you, a common peasant, speak disrespectfully to your lord and master? I came to Nanohana
Those
to
people that believed
apologize
him
for
all
what
that
I've done.
time,
What more do you want?
making
My
those
brother
people
died
turn
in
against
Cuba
him.
thanks to you.
As you may know, dance powder is outlawed by the world government. If word got out that it had been used here, the Marines would certainly take action and destroy this country. I cannot allow that. You may also remember that large amounts of dance powder were found being smuggled out of this town 2 years ago. It is necessary to eliminate all traces of that incident. Do I make myself clear?
You mean?
I do. There is only one way to erase this incident from our past. We must obliterate Nanohana and everyone in it!
That's crazy.
So it was all your fault after all! You stole the rain and killed the town! I'll get even with with you for
They're
what
destroying his reputation. That's what they're doing, man. Any bit of respect that anyone had left.
for this. Apple, are you all right?
Burn it to the ground and leave no one alive!
It's Koza.
That's a cool horse. What's he saying?
Koza.
Man, I wonder if anyone's gonna ever know like the actual truth.
What are you
I
doing?
feel like they will, because if they don't, then they're probably not gonna accept Vivi
Apologizing.
as the next
I thought I had made that
ruler.
Shut up. Do you have any idea what you're doing to the people who believed in you?
Nevertheless, I am the one who's been using dance powder.
I told you to shut up!
What I'm trying to
You
do.
cold, heartless bastard! Don't you know how these people felt as they died of thirst? They felt no hatred or anger towards you. They never lost faith in you. But now, you come here and apologize, and what happens to their faith? At least have the decency to lie and say you're innocent!
What the heck?
Cobra.
What? There's no way he's dying. He hasn't reunited with frickin' Vivi yet.
Let's go!
Didn't we fight because the kingdom, because everyone wanted to know if you were innocent?
Oh my gosh, dude.
At the very least, that's why I
Who's
fought.
coming? Oh my gosh, dude. All the other ones. Well, at least. Oh, what the hell? If we want to see what Mr. One could do. That ship is huge. Uh-oh.
For the big finale, that was sure easy.
Frickin' Mr. Two.
Say something, Koza! Stop those
Man,
fires!
absolutely destroying this place, dude.
Hurry! We've got to put them out!
Okay, and what could
Now
she
all we
do?
have to do is meet up with Mr. 2 outside town. Alabarna's the grand
Why is she walking like that?
The operation is a success! Where's Moochie?
Oh, the kid's gotta know the truth.
What the?
It wasn't the king.
turned into some kind of weird ballerina. He wasn't the king. This is bad. Everyone's been tricked. I have to tell them.
Uh-oh. Oh,
What
no.
a naughty boy. How much do you think he knows?
That imbecile. He had to get careless and screw up. I don't suppose you'd stay quiet if we asked you.
But this is the kid that Koza had like interacted with him, and he had said that he reminded him of himself when he was a kid.
We should escape while we still can.
So
Don't give up yet,
no,
Koza.
maybe somehow
You're
like
not the type to just give in and die like this.
Koza
You
will
gotta
save
fight.
that kid, and then the kid will tell him about. Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Even children aren't safe. Don't try and talk, kid.
It's not what you think. Everyone's been tricked.
Hang in there, son.
Just say it.
Koza.
So what did they just like beat him up
This
and
country must die.
why even do that?
Contact all of our units. This will be our final battle.
But we still don't have enough weapons.
No, we have plenty now. You know that ship that just crashed into town? As fate would have it, it's an armory ship. It's full of weapons.
They did that
It's
purposefully.
almost like divine guidance.
Hear me, Rebel Army!
So did that kid die?
Alabasta of old is dead now! This will be our ultimate battle! We go now to capture the capital! Lord Cobra would never do anything as mad as that! It must be a mistake!
News of the Nanohana incident has spread throughout Alabasta. Rebel soldiers everywhere are responding. Citizens who once had faith in the king are now taking up arms against him.
We have to act!
My lord, whatever you decide, we will obey you.
Even the king's words from yesterday seem blurred now. What can I depend on?
I don't
We
know.
have no choice but to perform our sworn duty. We cannot let the kingdom crumble to the ground in the absence of the king.
They're gonna
Defend
fight.
the truth before you. We must stop the rebel army.
Those rebels have a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of these guys too.
That's horrifying.
Luffy's mad.
If you listen closely, I wager you can hear the howls of the kingdom. They all scream the same thing. Protect Alabasta. Protect Alabasta.
Oh, you're so cruel.
They all want to protect Alabasta, but they're all
It's
fighting each other.
Their love
It's all
for
because
the
of this guy.
will be what destroys it.
Don't touch it. Oh my gosh. I mean, that was-
Didn't he hear what I said before?
He's definitely stupid.
he just wants to beat him up that badly.
I'm still gonna kick your ass.
And I want to see it.
What are you trying to do, Miss Wednesday?
If I can get there before the rebel army, I may be able to stop them. You won't get away with this. No.
We're gonna stop him. Not just you, Vivi. New outro, by the way.
I couldn't say just how long I've wanted to. Everything, yet I could not begin to.
That kind of sounds like Vivi's voice. What if it is?
My dream revived.
Is that Vivi's voice? I wanna find out if that was Vivi's voice. What? I don't even know what ending that was. Like what number ending. Let me try to just be like One Piece ending. Let me just take a guess. 7. Oh my god, was it? I was right. It is 7. That's funny. So Caitlin Glass Glory Funimation version. It is, yep. That's kind of cool. Anyways, good episode, man. Things are getting crazy. They're just really, they're going all out with this freaking destroying the king's reputation. Now the people who were so loyal to him after 3 years, like there were some people who blamed the king, but most of the people, though, they didn't blame the king. They still thought he was great. Even after 3 years, no rain, so hard for people to get water. People were just living in a very bad situation, and they were still loyal to the king. But then Mr. 2, and we knew that this was eventually going to happen, because as soon as we saw that he could transform into the king, it's like, well, they're gonna utilize that at some point, and there it was right there. Mr. 2 turned into the king and freaking told everybody that he did steal the rain dance powder. And then it's just all this other stuff, and it made a bunch of them hate him. You know, the only person who, figured out or that saw that the king was Mr. 2, well, he didn't know who Mr. 2 was. It was that kid. And I'm not really sure what happened to him. Did he die? Because that would be freaking crazy, man. Maybe he's just he was just like passing out, but they beat him up and he was bleeding. I was like so sure that he was gonna end up like telling Koza or something. Like it wouldn't make that much sense on their part, on like Mr. 1 and the other and his partner. It wouldn't make sense on their part to just simply just beat up the kid. I don't know what that's gonna do. Now it's completely evil to kill him, but I mean, these are evil people in the first place. So I would expect these people, if they didn't want that information to get out, that they would kill him. So I don't know if they did or not. Couldn't really tell there.
Fake King Cobra appeared before the people of Nanohana and claimed that he was responsible for the lack of rain.
Wonder if that kid's gonna be alive. I feel like he is, because I feel like he's gonna be the one to tell Koza. Yeah, Koza got shot.
The terrifying banana gators and Mr. Prince.
Mr. Prince? Who's Mr.
The rebel army
Prince?
is fast approaching us, men. Take up intercept positions!
I mean, I know the king didn't want to fight them, but there's really not much you can do. Like, they're coming to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they could just
Are you okay, Koza? You're
sit there and let themselves be attacked.
Besides, if we keep riding at this pace, we'll reach Alabasta by daybreak.
What a coincidence. We were just about to head to Alabasta ourselves, Miss Wednesday. If you'd like to come with us, Princess, then please do. Or you can try and save them.
The key. Hey! Give it!
What are you gonna do with it? Wow. Oh, what the heck? Oh no, that's where Mr. 3 got freaking eaten.
Even if you hurry to Alabasta from here, who knows if you'd make it in time. To stop the rebellion, you need to leave at once, Miss Wednesday. Will you do that, or try and save your friends instead?
Yeah, but
it's your choice.
These guys would
But if
be
you
such
choose
a
the
big
latter,
help.
It doesn't help that I accidentally dropped the key into
Accidentally?
the banana gator's den.
So they're called banana gators?
Banana gators! Look out the window! There's an alligator growing out of that banana!
There's an alligator growing out of that banana.
Weird bananas.
You idiot, look closer. They've got bananas growing out of them. They're weird gators, not weird bananas.
How come they're not crocodiles? Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to destroy that one.
Banana gator just swallowed the key to your cell. Well, then go down there and make him spit it out. I wouldn't stand a chance. They're so ferocious they even prey on sea kings, Luffy.
Sorry, you might have had the key if I hadn't accidentally.
Stop saying that, dude. Why are you even saying
no
that?
telling which one of my pets swallowed it.
Damn it, if we could just get out of here, I could handle those overgrown reptiles.
I guess we're gonna have to destroy all of those banana gators then.
Because the key got swallowed.
I know.
Hope you don't mind losing a few pets.
I'm sorry, but we must be going. Time is of the essence. Oh, and speaking of time, this room will be destroyed in exactly 1 hour. It served me well, but it's no longer of any use. Unless they're a fish or one of my gators, anyone left in here won't survive. Well, it's either 1 million innocent citizens or a mere 4 pirates who have no future. It's time to choose.
I feel like that's gonna end up helping them. Like maybe that's how they're gonna get out because the place is getting destroyed.
Because like they do at the tables upstairs, you're going to have to roll the dice. Just like I did with this country, which was simple thanks to all the fools here. People like those juvenile rebels, and that old man digging in Yuba.
You don't mean that dried up old guy, do you?
That old fool keeps pecking away every day in an oasis that's long dead.
No, I think it's
Even
there.
as he's plagued by constant sandstorms, he still digs away. You don't know much about sandstorms, do you, Straw Hat Luffy? Ever wonder how one can hit a town perfectly every time?
It was him.
You mean
It was you! You did it!
Of course it was him. But that's why we just gotta take him down and then it'll just freaking go back to normal.
He's a good man, a king who would never betray his country.
I will kill you?
The room is starting to flood! Oh no! Baby, help! Get us out of here! I want to live a lot longer than just 1 hour!
Oh, what's she gonna do?
Kingdom are my friends. All you've done is take Crocodile, so I know you wouldn't give me either choice. Even if I left for Alabasta, you'd kill me before I ever reached it. Monster, you don't know a thing, not anything about this country's people. It's history, our way of life.
You gonna go for it? We'll work on him. You gotta save these guys.
Phoebe, get us out! You can do
Yeah.
it! I know you can!
How, Luffy?
I don't know, but you need to.
Beg for your life.
That's
It's
not
only
begging
natural.
for his
Everyone's
life.
afraid of dying.
He just wants to kick your butt.
Begging. It's just if I die! Who else is gonna be able to kick your ass?
That's what I'm freaking saying, man.
Don't flatter yourself, you small fry.
Dude, he's gonna destroy you. I'm telling you, he's gonna destroy you.
You're right, Miss Wednesday. I would have had you killed if you had left for the capital, and of course
I don't want to
planned on doing
underrate
the same.
Crocodile, but look, it hasn't happened yet. Luffy hasn't lost. I don't think he's gonna lose to Crocodile, even though his powers,
You show that gator!
if anything, they're a lot like,
Don't listen to this kook!
they're a lot more like Smoker's powers than anyone
She
else.
only has to be one of them! No, look out the windows! They're all waiting in line to eat us!
At least we won't drown like rats.
Yeah, but getting eaten by a
Yo, they're actually waiting in line. What the heck, man?
Cock string?
What's that called? Ouch. Oh, she's bleeding.
Baby, get up! Baby, get out of there! It's gonna get
Do the belly dance thing, I'm telling you. Transponder snail? Who's calling?
Someone's calling. Yes.
Hello?
Sanji?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're a millions, right?
Hey, pal, is this thing working all right? I've only used a transponder snail once before.
Here we go. Wait, but he might recognize his voice. Now that he knows that that wasn't Mr. 3 from before.
Hurry up and state your business. What is it?
Oh, now I know I've heard that voice before. Yeah, hello there. You've reached the Crab Cafe.
Oh, he's making it known. Yo, that's kind of savage. I knew something was gonna happen with Sanji.
Hello there. You've reached the Crab Cafe. Does that ring a bell? It should, but in case it doesn't, maybe this will jog your memory. Little garden. Yeah, hello.
Yo.
Crab Cafe. Can I get an order?
Let's freaking go.
We have 4 of the 5 straw hats inside that cell based on what Mr. 2 showed us.
But you're missing
The only one that's left is
one.
that pet.
And you don't even know what he looks like.
Know about.
Did you hear that? The voice was unmistakable.
Shut up!
Don't freaking say it, dude.
Keep it that way!
Sanji and Chopper didn't get captured.
Good thing Usopp was prepared to cover his mouth.
Yes.
He's learned from the past. You remember that first arc with Usopp?
Did you hear anything?
No. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say yes. He's gonna say yes.
We just got here, so we didn't hear anything.
He's gonna.
We heard it.
Ah! Luffy couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Very well, Mr. Prince. Mind telling me something else, like where you are?
I'm afraid I can't say. If I did, you'd just come a-running and get rid of me. I'm not stupid. I never give up information easily, unlike you just did. Zero.
Mr. Prince, hurry! Mr. Prince,
Mr. Prince.
That's my loudmouth crew, all right. Thanks for letting me know they're with you. All I have to do is find you, and I...
What the heck was that? You get shot?
Not so tough now, are you? We've got him, sir.
Okay, can I see what's happening?
So where are you? Speak up.
I'm at the front of the casino with the gator on top and Rain Base. Rain dinner.
If he's not dead, he's gonna wish he was.
No, Sanji!
Oh my gosh. What the frick happened?
Stay right there.
What if that's part of the plan? Could be part of the plan and then... We gotta get that banana gator to bite the frickin' cage that they're in.
Fills completely with water. I'm going outside to help
Uh-oh.
I've had enough of your nonsense.
Get up!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to drag Mr. Prince back here to join you.
I almost thought he was gonna break out of there. All right, let's see what really happened.
Oh my, Mr. Crocodile, sir! Have you heard what's happening in Nanohana? The whole country is in an uproar. Everyone's talking about it.
I always thought something like this might happen if Cobra kept letting this country suffer.
Hey, look over there! It's him!
Seems you're as popular as ever.
Not for long.
Wipe that gloomy look off my face.
Mr. 2?
I don't remember you touching my face ever.
I didn't, silly. I punched it. Or have you forgotten? I guess your muscles are bigger than your brain.
Knock it off, you two. Save your energy for the real battle.
All right, let's see what else these guys
Why
have to
does
do.
a fun person like me have to work with you unfun people?
Gosh. What else are you gonna do, Vivi?
She got away!
Uh-oh.
Worse. I will get you out of there. I'm not going to abandon any of you, I promise. You can do it, Vivi!
These were the remaining millions we had in town. If you include those that Pell the Falcon took down, every
Told
last
you they'd
one
get
of them have
freaking
been wiped out.
destroyed.
Hey, who did this? Tell me.
He was called Mr. Prince.
I thought you idiots caught him. So where the hell did he go?
He headed toward the south part of town. He just left.
South. I see.
Ooh.
Run then. Run all you want, but you can't escape me.
You could forget it.
Oh no, I've always killed those foolish enough to cross me.
I feel like you're falling right
That's
into
not a
the,
habit I'm quitting anytime
you know, a
soon.
trap. But what about Chopper, too? The only issue with Chopper is that if Crocodile sees Chopper, he'll recognize Chopper's face, probably. Because Mr. 2 could transform into him. And even though he doesn't know Sanji's face, if he sees him with Chopper, then that's how he can identify who Sanji is.
I didn't do it to keep you in. I did it to keep those Baroque works creeps out, gorgeous.
Mr. Prince.
It's one part of the plan, you see. The other part is Chopper running around town as a decoy.
Oh.
We're going to stop the civil war that's about to erupt in this country. We've got to hurry, so...
Sanji!
Think you can tell me where our friends are at? Well, princess.
Where'd you get those glasses? That was pretty cool. Maybe the best Sanji moment so far in the show, because that was pretty cool. A lot of them are still trapped. We haven't really heard much from Smoker. But yeah, Crocodile is, he was just gonna leave them in there to be freaking fed to the banana gators, the weird bananas with alligators coming out of them. And yeah, I mean, Vivi didn't really have much of a choice. It's just like, well, you either stay here and save them or go and try to save Alabasta. But if you go and try to save Alabasta, I'm gonna kill you anyways, and if you're gonna be staying here, I'm gonna kill you anyways as well. She didn't really have much of a choice. I knew Sanji was gonna come into play somehow, and he did. He called Crocodile on the transponder snail. That was pretty savage, man. I gotta say, I think that's my favorite Sanji moment in the show so far. I know I'm not even like critical of him at this point. I almost ignore it. But I absolutely hate when he turns on that simping voice that he does and the heart eyes. I can't stand it. It's cringy and it sucks. But other than that, I actually really enjoy his character. I like that he's a cook. I like his fighting style. I like pretty much everything else about him. But that moment right there, that was actually epic. Like, that was epic. He called Crocodile. He wasn't even pretending to be anybody else. He was just like, yeah, like, I'm the one who called you back then. Hello, you reached the Crap Cafe. And so, yeah, he just had this plan. I guess he's having Chopper run around as the decoy. That's not actually him. It's not actually Sanji there. It's a decoy. It was a decoy for us, too, because I feel like there was absolutely no reason to have Chopper wear the clothes that Sanji was wearing before, because it's not like Crocodile knew what clothes he was wearing. But I'm excited to see how this plan goes. And Sanji was very smooth there at the end too. Like that, like even though he was just like calling Vivi beautiful and everything, the way he did it there it's different. It's different than the simping Sanji, the heart eyes, Nami, that type of thing. That is much, much different than what he did there at the end. That was more reminiscent of the very first scene with Sanji when he was like risen up that girl that was with that Marine guy. Like at first, like that's like a very smooth approach. Like that, if he was like that, instead of doing the simping thing, that would be a lot easier to watch and I wouldn't cringe at that. But we'll see. Maybe that's how, maybe he'll stop the simping thing and then be more smooth like he was at the end there. Maybe that's just like part of his character arc. So I'm kind of hoping for that. That would be kind of cool. I'm very interested to see how the rest of this plan plays out.
Will Alabasta fall, or will it find true peace? Moment by moment, the sands of the hourglass of fate run
think it
down
finds
toward
true
the
peace.
final hour.
Keep chasing me! I'm Mr. Prince!
Key to a great comeback escape. The Wax Ball. Tony's acting as a decoy.
Mr.
Don't
3?
worry, he'll be fine. He's buying us some time, but we've got to hurry. Take me to Luffy and the others.
But Sanji, I thought you got shot earlier.
Yeah, what was with that?
Hello? We've got him, sir. And don't worry, he won't be going anywhere.
He made him say it.
That was such a convincing performance that your boss is on the way. You should really consider a career in acting.
Really? Gee, thanks. Hey, you're gonna let me go now, right?
No,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know what to do, Chopper?
I'm gonna do whatever I can manage.
That was sweet.
Who are you supposed to be?
My name is Mr. Prince.
Did you see who did this to our friends? Hey, wait a minute. Was it you? Did you take them down?
Whatever I can manage.
You could do this, Chopper.
Yes, I did it! It was me, Mr. Prince!
Wow. Chopper did all this.
What the hell?
That's awesome.
A guy, he was called Mr. Prince.
I see. That's how Chopper and I did it, more or less.
But
Nice.
is Tony going to be all right?
That little furball's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Let's go, Chopper. I've been hoping for a cool Chopper moment because we haven't really seen him fight or anything since Drum Kingdom.
I know you're here somewhere, Mr. Prince. When I find you, I'm going to introduce you to my hook.
There he is right there.
Don't notice me.
Hey, you stupid gator! If you're hungry, come and get me!
What are you doing?
That's what I was thinking. Have it bite the freaking
I'm trying to lure that gator in close
the
enough so he'll bite this
cage.
cage apart. Come and get us, you stupid banana! You rotten banana!
Look,
You
I
rotten
told ya,
banana.
That thing's not a banana. It's an alligator with a banana growing out of its head.
But it's called a banana
Same difference.
Let me explain it to you.
How do you know they're not bananas if you haven't eaten one?
How do you know they're not bananas if you haven't eaten one?
The cage is too tight.
Wow. That's actually crazy.
We're all about to die. How can you just sit there like that?
You should be trying to get us out of here too!
It's time to team
Tell me
up.
something. How much do you guys know? What exactly is Crocodile after? The woman at Crocodile's side. Did you know the world government's had a sizable price on her head for 20 years?
Wow.
As I recall, over 70 million berries.
20 years?
70 million? Holy moly! But why is it so much?
The moment those two
Well, you
joined
should see her
forces,
power.
This insurrection became more than just a simple coup. If they're not stopped here and now, this could very well turn into something the whole world will get dragged into.
I don't care if all that is true. I don't need any other excuses. I'm still gonna kick that guy's ass!
How do you intend to get out of here?
It's all the way up my legs now! All of a sudden, I feel a little...
Oh, just go where Smoker is. Sit next to him.
It's really impolite to make a lot of noise at mealtime like you were doing.
Oh. There's no way.
I'll teach you how to behave. Bad manner kick course!
What? Always amazes me, like, that his kicks are even that strong. How does that work?
Hey guys, been waiting long.
Hey, it's Mr.
Let's
Prince!
go.
We're finally gonna get out of here now! Thank you.
Well, don't just stand there. Find the key and get us out of here.
my dear.
Oh no.
Do you love me now?
You just had to ruin it.
Sure! And I'll love you even more if you hurry up and open this cage!
More diners with bad manners, huh?
Get him, Sanji! Smash those weird bananas into pudding!
A whole line of them. They're still patiently waiting.
Some proper table manners, all right. Since theirs are so bad they attacked a lady, I'll do it the hard way. I'll take my sweet time doing it too, because nobody does that to Nami.
We don't have any time for chivalry! 1 second strikes! No, make that 1 instant strikes!
The third one who just came in has the key.
How do you know that,
How do you-
Smokey?
Isn't that one's growl the same as the one who swallowed the key?
I didn't know they had different growls.
I can't really tell.
So that was all done to lure us away so they could rescue their friends?
Of course it was.
Key!
That's the wax ball.
There it is! Get it!
So is that just gonna be?
Hey, wait a minute!
That doesn't look like the key.
Is that gonna be Mr. 3 in there? He's freaking alive.
What the? Mr. Ray!
Can he be on our side now?
I'm alive again!
Wait.
I thought I was a goner.
How did he? What did he do to do that?
Crocodile, so you thought you could get rid of me, but you didn't try hard enough. The moment I was swallowed, I used the last of my power to create that wax ball.
I was wondering why he didn't use his power.
You guys did? Wait, why do they want this key so bad? Hold on. A room that's surrounded
What do you think?
by flooding with water, a cage full of straw hats, and they're screaming like mad for this key.
It's the key to get out of
Now I
there.
see what's happening here.
I mean, do you really need to think it through like that?
How'd you know who I was?
Well, your hairstyle gave it away. I'll take the key. Toss it here.
Come on, you should be switching sides by now, man.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Why even act like that? Oh my
You
gosh.
are, but if you want the straw hats out, you're no friend of mine. You want the key? Go find it. Good luck. You'll need it with all those alligators around. Trust me, I know.
Well, Sanji didn't get to fight Mr. 3 before, so I guess now he can fight him.
So what happens if their rescuer is able to ascertain which banana gator swallowed the key?
Even if they were able to get the key, it wouldn't make any difference.
Why?
I had the real one with me. Key in the
Wait,
gator's belly's a
what?
fraud. But that's for me to know and them to find out.
You're bad.
Better find it soon. That water's rising.
That key is a fake.
That was a dirty move even for that creep. We're running out of
So how do they get out of there?
Lousy good-for-nothing wax guy.
Wait a minute, Sanji. He might be good for something, like using those wax powers to make a key.
That's actually really smart.
You're right.
So how do we force him to do it? Oh, how?
Nice work, Candleman. Now there are just 2 more things to do.
He should just beat him up.
Let's go. We have to hurry.
There's a problem with that, namely dozens of banana gators.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem now.
I can take on hundreds of those weird bananas!
Let's go.
That problem solved. And I had so much trouble with just one of them.
No, don't be so hard on yourself. Those two
They're
just
just
have
built
crazy
different.
abnormal strength.
All right, let's get out of here.
We've got to get out of here right now.
Start moving. Oh my gosh. Zoro, you're gonna have to carry Luffy. You're gonna have to swim him out of there.
All right, Straw Hats, time to pay. If the Banana Gators haven't finished you off yet, you'll wish they had by the time I'm done with you. Huh?
They're out. And Mr. 3, you shouldn't have fed him. You shouldn't have fed him to the banana gator. That's a little note from Mr. Prince. Oh, what's this OST?
You alive there, Luffy?
Usopp, please wake up! Come on! Just kick your legs or something!
Why would a pirate want devil fruit powers if
You
it
okay,
means
Luffy?
he can't swim?
That's a good question. Oh wow, Zoro helped Smoker.
Hey, Zoro, what are you doing? In case you forgot, that guy's our enemy.
Back off! I didn't want to do it, but he was about to die, that's all.
Whatever. We gotta get moving, guys. We've lost too
Hey,
much
look,
time
you got
already.
helped by these guys that you're hunting
Still
down.
make it?
I don't know.
Hey, Nami, you still have that perfume I bought you?
Yeah? But why?
Put some of it on, please.
Jay?
Oh, just one whiff of it makes me swoon like a schoolboy
I
in
had a
love.
feeling.
Mention make you act like an idiot.
Whoa.
Why did you save my life?
We're not bad people.
Zoro, quick! You gotta save Smokey!
What? He's our enemy. He can
Oh
take care
wow,
of
that was
himself.
Luffy's
No,
idea.
he can't! He's got devil fruit power, so he can't swim! He'll drown if you don't help him!
Look at Luffy looking out.
Do I really have to do this? All I did was follow my captain's orders. That's it. It was one of his crazy whims. Pay it no mind.
Then you wouldn't have any gripes with me carrying out my duties and arresting you.
See, I knew this was a bad
Well, we're not
idea.
gonna
This
let
is
it
what you
happen.
get for saving a Marine.
They're here? The Straw Hat Pirates?
Yes, sir. And it looks
I
like
really
they have
do
Captain
wonder what's
Smoker
gonna
surrounded.
happen with
Not for long,
Smoker.
they won't.
Like, where does that story go?
Finally awake, huh?
You want some of this? Bring it on! It's Smoker!
I should, but you just saved my life.
But now he'll let us go.
This way! Hurry!
He'll lead the other Marines somewhere else. Say that we got away.
Go.
Yo.
This is the only time I'm letting you Straw Hats off. Got it? When we next meet, it's gonna be as enemies.
There they are!
Luffy will remember that.
Don't let them escape!
Cut them off!
That's our cue. So, Vivi, which way to Alabarna?
That way, due east across the desert.
Luffy, come on, what are you doing? Aren't you coming?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy, Smokey.
Smokey.
Would you get the hell out of here?
You don't want to get hit by that. All right, off to Alabarna. All right, another very good one. We got to see the rest of that plan that Sanji and Chopper were doing. They showed us like a little flashback so that we could see how that stuff transpired. Just very, very cool. They were using Chopper as a decoy. Chopper's the one who beat up all those people, and then he led Crocodile somewhere else, and they were just playing 4D chess there. This was like a Light versus L freaking thing, but it was Crocodile versus Sanji. Because, like, the way things were happening there and the freaking key, like, well, first of all, Mr. 3 was alive. He had used his wax powers and he stayed alive inside of the crocodile, inside of the banana gator. But he was like freaking fighting us. He had the key, but he threw the key in the water. But Sanji forced him to create a key out of his finger and use that. But, like, we found out, though, like, because it cut to Crocodile, that key that was in the banana gator wasn't even the actual key to open that cage. Crocodile had the real key. That was crazy, but then we got out and Crocodile saw that they had escaped and he was mad. But very satisfying to see that. And then there was a very cool moment there because Zoro saved Smoker. We saw that it was because Luffy had told him to do that. And we know Zoro. Zoro's like the most loyal crew member that we have. If Luffy says we're going to do something, we're going to do it. That's Zoro's mindset. He didn't really need any explanation other than that. So Zoro did it. He helped Smoker. And then, you know, because they saved his life, Smoker let them go at the end. And he didn't chase after them. He did say that next time they'll be enemies, but this time he didn't chase after them. And I'm still very interested to see like what they end up doing with Smoker. Next time we see him, what's going to happen? I mean, I feel like there's going to be that respect there now from both ends. Just very curious about what they end up doing with him. Crocodile's angry. And I'm laughing at Crocodile, dude. He got outsmarted by Sanji.
Merciless Mortal Kombat. Luffy versus Crocodile.
Oh, we're getting this.
I see them!
Let's freaking go. Oh, I'm excited. This is what we've been waiting for.
Aren't you coming?
You go. I'm tired.
You're tired?
Listen,
Sir.
There's no point pursuing them now. Have the men call off the chase. I want everyone assembled here.
You're calling for reinforcements, sir? But, sir, our superiors may not be willing to move that many ships against such a small number of pirates.
And since when do I care what the superiors might think?
I'll get right on it.
Okay. Mortal Kombat. I want to see that. What the heck is that? Oh.
This way. The scent of Nami's perfume is getting stronger and stronger.
That's why he wanted her to wear that.
Look ahead.
Yeah. Whoa. Where'd you find that?
That's a moving crab!
A moving crab? It helps you move things? Well, that's nice. A lot nicer than that crab that Buggy ran into.
Awesome! I bet it's delicious!
Say hello. He's Eyelash's friend.
It's his friend?
Eyelash has lots of friends in this area. He was born and raised here.
Oh, that's
He's nice,
interesting.
but kind of pervy. Hang on, everyone. Here we go.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Luffy, time to shine.
Stop the crab!
Let's go. Here, you could have Luffy instead.
Hey, Luffy!
This is what he's been wanting.
You guys go on ahead! Don't worry about me! Make sure you deliver Vivi home! Safe and sound! You have to promise me!
Is anybody gonna stay behind?
Hey, let's go, Chopper. Just keep going to Alabarna.
Right, okay. Let's go, Crab.
Luffy by himself.
Wait, Zoro! That's cold! You're not actually gonna leave him behind, are you?
We gotta go back! It's all right, Vivi. He'll be fine. You have to trust me on this, okay? I certainly feel sorry for the other guy.
Yeah.
Luffy shows no mercy to his prey. There's not a single
Luffy will win. It's that simple. This country, the kingdom of Alabasta, will be gone forever. You truly are the one and only hope for preventing that tragedy, and you must survive, no matter what. From this moment forward, what happens to Luffy, or any of us for that matter, isn't the least bit important.
Don't make the mistake of thinking you're alone anymore.
Yeah,
Not
that's
alone.
right. Don't worry, because Captain Usopp is going to protect you.
You do this, man.
We'll be waiting for you!
I want to see this fight. Does he have to fight both of them? I doubt it. I feel like it's just gonna be Crocodile.
You could say Princess Vivi slipped through our fingers.
She'll probably go after
No
him.
matter. The agents are still scheduled to gather in Alabasta. Contact them at once. I'd say you've taken this nonsense a little too far.
You took things too far.
Nonsense. Vivi doesn't see it that way. You see, unlike most people, she genuinely cares about others. I guess deep down she's an optimist, even if it's not too realistic. Take this revolt, for example. She believes no one needs to die.
Nobody needs to die. The problem with idealistic fools like Princess Vivi is they take a stand without any
I think
comprehension
there's one
of what is
person
truly
that
involved in a real
she
fight.
thinks could
Wouldn't
die
you
now.
Yep, that doesn't change the fact that as long as you're around, Vivi's gonna fight until she either wins or dies trying. So I figure I'll take you down right here!
Let's go.
On the rough battlefields of life, you either kill or die. That's why I'm more than happy to shoot a bullet through every bleeding heart I meet.
Which proves you're the bigger fool here.
Getting angry, huh?
You think something's funny? Perhaps you'd like to die as well, Nico Robin.
If you want to try, go right ahead.
Nico
and didn't you
Robin?
promise not to call me by that name?
Where are you going?
I'm headed to Alabasta. See you there.
Damn woman, I'll never figure her out.
I wonder what is up with her,
3
because
minutes
remember
to
when they were like questioning whether or not she was like good or bad? Like, what if
After
that's
that,
still a question that's gonna come
I'm
up?
certain your time will have run out as well.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Your 3 minutes are counting down. I don't have any more time to waste on the likes of you.
I wonder how this fight's gonna go, because like, you don't want this guy to touch you, you know? And he could just turn himself into sand. So that's why I was saying it, in some ways it's kind of more like Smoker's power, and Luffy struggled against Smoker. Yeah. Like, what do you do?
By now it should be quite obvious. You cannot defeat me.
We're gonna
This is
find
an
a way.
exercise in futility.
Those types of moves don't work, but what else can we do?
If you continue this senseless attack, you will have accomplished nothing and wasted what little time you have left.
It doesn't work. Gosh. Okay, I genuinely have no idea how he's going to end up, like, actually getting some hits in. No, it didn't work, man.
You're wasting your time.
How in the world is Luffy gonna defeat him?
Bastard!
There's no way a rubber freak like you could even hope to rival me.
I'm sorry, my fist interrupted you. Now what was that?
Oh, he's getting angry. We're getting angry too. Come on, Luffy. I know there's something you could think of.
Fun and games. Let's
I don't know. Maybe there isn't, man. Like, what if this is the first time Luffy loses?
He's got an answer for all of my attacks. What do I do now?
We may both be pirates, but you fall grossly short on skill. Desert Spada!
I wonder how Ace would do against something like this.
Nice reflexes, boy. A full-on hit from that attack would have killed you.
What the?
Dang.
That's one deep hole.
You may have devil.
Don't fall in there.
But you lack discipline and training. With that, your skills could be as formidable as any. But you're not there yet. Like so many fools, you waste time obsessing over your abilities.
All right, so
Gimmicks get you only so far in a fight without the skill sets to back them up.
I guess this is it, huh? I mean, this is what I've been waiting for, actually.
Zero Soul.
For Luffy to finally have a moment like this. Over 100 episodes into the show, he's actually facing adversity. He's actually gonna probably leave here thinking that he does need to train and get stronger. Quicksand.
What's wrong? Never heard of
It's really quicksand.
It makes for a convenient desert burial. The sand is drawn down into underground waterways. I have the good fortune of being able to detect exactly where they are.
Underground
That advantage
waterways.
alone is enough to make me unbeatable when fighting in the desert.
This is his domain.
Myself be buried alive in this sand trap. You got another thing coming, bastard!
Gosh, but he could just run so fast. He could get out of there. Let's
If I
go.
can't slug you, then maybe I can catch you instead.
Oh, but he'll just turn his whole body into sand.
Haven't you learned anything? This is really getting old.
Nothing works.
Crescent Cutlass.
Dang. Oh, shoot. Got injured? What the heck?
What did you do? It's all shriveled up like a mummy. You turned my arm into a mummy.
Stop whining. This
Yo.
is the price you pay. The sand has absorbed all the moisture from your arm.
But he could get that back. Mr. 3 was able to go back to normal.
That's it. Water.
That's what fixes the issue. Whoa.
That old guy in Yuba gave me this barrel of water.
Pure Yuba water.
Just for me.
Luffy, take this with you.
Wow.
He's not scared, and neither am I. I'm not about to give in to the sand without a fight. Gum gum.
This is getting ridiculous.
Much more.
What? Gum Gum Munch Munch? You thought of that because of frickin' Wapple?
It is time to die. Both you and the accursed land of Yuba. Your 3 minutes are up. Like I said at the start, I don't have time to fool around with you any longer. Sabers.
Captain Smoker, look! Up there!
What if Smoker helps him? That'd be kind of cool.
In this land, the prevailing winds always blow from north to south. And so, if this infantile sandstorm of mine were to say catch one of these winds, it would grow exponentially until it became a monster. And following its trajectory south, where do you think it would strike?
Tell me!
In Yuba.
No, not there! Damn it!
Can't
why
let
the
that
hell
happen.
Are you doing this? That nice old man has nothing to do with this. You hear me? You leave that old man alone!
You cannot alter fate. That sandstorm is going to pick up strength, and eventually it will become strong enough that even I can't stop it.
I don't believe
Wow.
you, liar!
Yuba is finished.
You don't end this now! I will!
Whoa! What happened? Hello?
Did you really think you were my equal?
He hit him with the frickin' hook thing.
There
Whoa!
have been any number of rookies like you who've challenged me, and you've all shared a common trait, fatal ineptitude. And in the end, the only thing you are truly qualified for is death.
What the heck, dude? I was holding out hope for Luffy. Luffy always comes through. Luffy always gets the job done. For quite some time now, though, I like ever since even before Arlong, because I remember when Arlong was going to be like the next guy that we needed to defeat. He was the one where I thought like, oh, maybe this is where Luffy will struggle for the first time, and that was even before we even met Arlong. That was just like when they mentioned him. Obviously, that didn't end up happening. That was a while ago at this point, and still. Up until now, Luffy has had it easy, and I just knew that eventually that there would be something that would cause him to have some, issues. Like it just had to happen. That was like one of the more like surprising things about this show was that Luffy just comes in and he's just really strong from the get-go. And I wasn't expecting Luffy to like, if anybody's gonna remind me of freaking Saitama from One Punch Man, I didn't expect it to be Luffy. But really, Luffy comes in, and I know One Punch Man, a completely different thing. That's also just like mostly a satire type of show where the guy is just ridiculously strong and can destroy literally anything that comes his way, no matter how powerful they are. But I'm just saying that like Luffy comes in, he's just really strong, and it's just always like people aren't expecting him to be as strong as he is, but he's just defeating these guys like left and right. But I just knew that eventually like something would come up. There would be someone who's too strong. And I feel like they somewhat show hints of that based off of some people's powers. Like when Luffy fought Smoker, for instance, he didn't really win against him. They didn't really finish their fight. Luffy couldn't really fight that type of power where he could just, change his body into smoke when he gets hit. Luffy's powers is about hitting the person with all these different moves or launching them somewhere. That's not going to work if they could just change that area of their body or they're getting hit into smoke, or in this case, sand. I knew it was going to be kind of a similar situation there. It just makes me wonder, like, how do we defeat him then? Maybe it'll be like how I thought that maybe we would defeat Smoker, like when they showed Smoker's weapon, because with that stuff that kind of nullifies the devil fruit power, it makes it almost as if you are in the sea. If you're just being touched by it, maybe it's that. Maybe Smoker comes in and helps. Because maybe I'm thinking about water, right? Like the overall theme of this is like the lack of water. What's happened to the water? Why is there no water? And then the dance powder stuff, it makes it rain and everything. And there was one time when I said like maybe that stuff that was said about the dance powder, maybe it was a lie. Like maybe it was a lie that was thought up by Crocodile. Maybe the dance powder is actually the answer, because maybe he has a weakness towards water. Like what would happen if it started raining? Like he's made up of sand. Like I'm sure his sand moves wouldn't work the same way if he was wet. So maybe that's the answer. Or maybe someone else comes in with the devil fruit power that is water. Like they could transform into water and stuff. But right now, Luffy, he got freaking impaled by that hook. And so that looks pretty bad. I've never seen Luffy in this rough a shape before. This is kind of an issue. I really do think, though, that Smoker might go over there because he noticed that sandstorm going on. And he's like really the only one that's aware of the situation. So he might go over there because all the other guys are going, you know, the opposite direction. You know, so I don't know if Luffy could just simply get out of this situation. What if that one guy that had the dance powder, like what if he got some more, and what if he comes in and helps somehow? I don't know. This is going to finally be a moment where Luffy's going to come away from this and he's going to think about what Crocodile said, because there is some truth to it. Because every time Luffy goes into a fight, he just is so confident. He's just like, I'm going to kick this person's butt. He just uses his powers and he does it because his powers are very strong. But he's facing someone right now who counters the heck out of Luffy's powers. I think he's going to continue to think about this moment here, and he's going to finally be like, I need to get stronger. If I'm going to become the king of the pirates, I can't just rely on these powers that I've been using this whole time. I've got really comfortable with them, but I need to find a way to get stronger. And I can't wait for that. This is very exciting stuff because there's so many episodes and new things got to happen, you know? Like, I don't even know if it's going to be like new powers or just like, I don't know. There's also the question that sometimes I think about is like, can someone have more than one devil fruit power? So that's another question. And it's like, Luffy's got to become the strongest, right? So what exactly is he going to be able to do? If he were to fight Crocodile again, like future Luffy, I would expect him to be strong enough to be able to do it. So what is he going to learn? What kind of thing is he going to acquire to be able to beat someone like Crocodile or someone even stronger than Crocodile? So those are things that I'm wondering about, and it's making me very excited. So I can't wait to see like how the rest of this goes, and I can't wait to see how this changes things going forward after this arc.
In 3 years. In 3 years, Luffy and the others set out towards Alabasta. They hoped to plead with a rebel army
Alabasta.
2 million soldiers.
Yeah, we gotta see that Vivi and Koza reunion.
Luffy, and the two began a vicious duel. Luffy fell victim to a near-lethal blow.
Jeez, dude.
Can Luffy discover
Is Smoker gonna show up?
Or is it the end for the mighty Straw Hat Pirate?
Dash for a miracle! Alabasta Animal Land!
Alabasta Animal Land. There are a lot of creatures. I was wondering if creatures were gonna come into play, because I'm still waiting for the Kung Fu Dugongs.
Water! I can hardly believe my eyes.
But that freaking sandstorm is coming.
There's so much.
Oh my god, is it really just gonna cover it all?
Water.
Just drink up right now.
Just coming forth. Didn't I tell you, Luffy? This land is strong.
This sandstorm will deal Yuma a final destructive blow. The bleeding hearts which infest this land are what's killing it. And you, Straw Hat Luffy, are the worst of them all.
What are you talking
if only
about?
you had purged yourself of such weakness, you may have lived a little longer. Water.
Oh, he
I assume
sat
you
through
don't feel so indebted to this water now.
Oh, he's gonna be so freaking mad about that.
What's this? You're still alive?
Of course he is. You can't kill him that easy. Dang, dude.
That looks like it hurts, but you'll be out of your misery soon enough.
Oh my gosh, what do we... Someone's got to save him, right? How does he get out of that?
Not so bad. Once we've weathered this storm, the rain will bless us with sweet relief, just like always.
Like always?
Yuma will never give in to the sand!
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh, that really doesn't look good, man. I hope that guy doesn't die because of that.
A lobster happened to be within earshot and heard the
What's
whole
he
thing.
doing?
Zoro, why don't you relax? You're just wasting your energy doing that.
Who
asked
you? Excuse him, Nami.
He's curling eyelash.
Guys like Zoro, they gotta keep moving. Or they
Curling
won't stay
eyelash.
focused. They have one-track minds, especially our own resident muscle freak here now that he's had a taste of the 7 warlords.
Stop whining. Just say what's on your mind, or shut up.
Ah, you need me to spell it out? All this tough guy bluster is just a sad attempt to mask your fear that Luffy might lose this one.
You saying I'm scared, huh? Is that what you're saying? Look at me, fancy eyebrows.
That's it. I've had enough of you, you damn moss head.
What do we do then, man?
You want to go at it?
We called him a moss head.
Cut it out. This is pointless.
Oh my gosh, his swollen part of his head looked like a heart.
All right, that's settled. Now let's devote our attention
But what's
to
gonna happen with Luffy?
Speed, scissors!
Me? Go to Alabarna? Are we chasing after
Okay,
the Straw Hat Pirates? Or reinforcing the Royal Army?
That's up to you. You'll have to decide which is more important when you get there.
But sir, I don't understand. What's going on?
Is she finally
Well, I
going
understand
to
justice.
kind of see the truth about
Whatever happens,
the Straw
I'll
Hats?
accept responsibility.
Captain, where are you going?
I have to head out to sea. Something unforeseen has come up. Whether it falls or whether it survives, the dawn of a brand new and historic age is on the horizon.
So true. So I mean,
Sergeant
if
Major.
she's
Sergeant
off
Major.
to Alabarna,
Orders.
Yes.
maybe seeing Zoro.
Historic age is on the horizon.
Our target is the pirate Straw Hat Luffy and everyone who serves under him.
Oh my
All
god.
hands reinforce your gear. Prepare
Well,
to
for
depart
now,
Alabarna.
she's still
Right.
as ignorant as always.
What do you mean we can't cross this river?
Moving crabs are creatures of the desert. They don't take to water.
Has everyone gone nuts? It's a crab! They can exist on land and water! If we just carelessly spend our energy swimming across the river, we're not gonna make it in time. After the river, there's tons of desert to deal with. So if this crab can't make it to the other shore, are we supposed to run the rest of the way on foot?
We don't have a choice.
We won't make it in time!
I know. Scissors loves dancer girls. Will
What?
this do? Probably.
Whoa, I can't take it!
Oh my
He's
gosh.
looking this way.
What the heck? What? Why?
Great, now we've got 2 animals in heat.
Alright, we're moving now.
What's with these animals?
Go faster.
I can't believe that's
I
working.
don't believe it. This crab is incredible.
Go! Keep moving! Nothing can stop us now! Oh, I love this crab! Hey!
Oh, something's stopping.
If I didn't know better, I think we were sinking!
What's this? Maybe we could ride this thing.
It's a Sandoran catfish. They're rarely seen by humans. Did I mention they love to eat human flesh?
Oh no.
A bit sooner!
Yo! The Kung Fu guns! I knew it. It was just a matter of time. I knew they would help us. Look at this. Yo, they beat that thing up and made it swim them over. I don't even know if it was alive.
Not to be pessimistic, but Eyelash can only carry 2 of us. If Baroque Works is gonna attack us, it'll be from here on. So we can't split up. Isn't there any way for us to stick
I
together?
wonder, because they said that Mr. Four and Merry Christmas had to
isn't
do
good.
something, so I feel like we're going to be seeing them soon. Oh, are these the runners?
Wait, that sound!
Oh, it's Cotter! Wait, who the heck is behind him?
And the Supersonic Death Squadron!
What'd you call them?
You've come to help us, haven't you? Kadu!
Oh, there's other Katters. Okay, how's Luffy doing? Huh, it stopped. Neat.
We may both be pirates, but you fall grossly short on skill.
Oh no. What do you do? shoot. Wait, she wasn't supposed to be here. Wait, is she gonna help us?
Thank you.
Why do you fight? Those of you with the name of D.
Huh.
D.
Who are you people? What are your intentions? Apparently you don't have a clue what I'm talking about.
I want to know more about the name of D.
I found you.
Huh? Oh, he's alive!
Where is Vivi?
My, awake already?
Now that I've studied your ability, this won't turn out like it did last time.
You studied it?
Be careful, Pell. Don't want to overexert yourself.
Hey, maybe she's not bad. Maybe Igaram's alive too.
Why don't you save the boy before he dies? If it weren't for his courage and selflessness, who knows if your precious princess would have made it back alive at all? She's on her way to Alabasta, though it's a long trip and anything could happen. Guess the situation is what it is.
Wow, that thing is fast.
If I'm not able to stop her, then who can? Vivi must be protected for everyone's sake.
I don't know, like, why would she save him? You know what I mean? Like, get him some meat, Koza.
Damn you, Cobra. My brethren and I are willing to defend Alabasta with every last drop of blood in our bodies. We will die before turning it over to you.
The enemy's number is said to be well over 2 million.
Tell me, soldier, what do you think of His Majesty's
2
attack on
million?
Nano?
I have served His Majesty for over 10
There's so
years.
many people.
And I was quite surprised.
Logic would suggest something has happened to the king. It is all the more reason why we must not lose this fight.
Yeah, what actually happened to the king?
Things are getting hectic down there.
Oh, there they are. I really do want to see what they could do. Okay, they have
I
him.
don't care if he is or isn't the king. I'm gonna go out of my mind if I have to stand here guarding him any longer.
Chaka, Koza, you mustn't fight. The two of you embody the spirit of this great country. Divided, you only weaken her resolve.
There are those who lament war.
Narration at the end? I don't know, man.
And those who race towards it. Others incite war. For the very few who know the truth, they strive to prevent it. These widely opposing viewpoints all have one thing in common. They are about to clash here in the capital city.
I love it. I love when they do that. I love when everybody meets up. Igaram! What did I say?
So, the final revolt has begun. There was a lone ship. Hopefully that means Princess Vivi and the others were able to make it to Alabasta in one piece. I must hurry. I pray there's still time.
Can we get a flashback? What actually happened there? I think that pretty much settles it. Miss All Sunday, she's actually good. That's good because I enjoy her character every time she comes on the screen. You know, I had like a feeling just because of what they did when they first showed her in that episode where there was that explosion, because they were questioning like whether or not she was good or bad, and it kind of went back and forth. And I was just like thinking about why they would have a scene like that. And she had said something too. I forget exactly what she said. I just always still felt that there was a possibility that she was actually good. Now that we know that Pell didn't die, and then she helped Luffy, and so I was just like, hey, maybe Igaram's alive too, because she wasn't supposed to be there. You know, she was supposed to go after, and I know that freaking Banana Gator was really fast and everything, but she was supposed to go over there to Alabasta. So the fact that she stayed behind until after that fight, and then she helped Luffy, I was just like, hey, maybe Igaram's alive after all. And then we freaking saw him at the end. Igaram's alive. That's insane. So this has gotten pretty crazy. Everybody's about to meet up in Alabasta. The rebels are on their way. The royals are prepared. They've got everything set up, and it looks like they're all about to fight. Freaking Tashiki is on her way over there. Other Baroque Works agents, they're on their way over there. The thing that we know though about the rebels is that didn't they have some of the millions join the rebels? So it's like, I don't even know what is going to go on here, but I feel like we're going to be seeing a ton of fights. Like, I'm pretty sure that this arc goes on until episode 130, if I'm not mistaken. I don't look too closely on like how long the arcs are. I just look at like when I'm able to watch the next movies and the next OVAs and shorts and stuff. And it seemed like there was like an Alabasta, like, because sometimes they have these, they reanimate like certain arcs in the show, and like there's an Alabasta one that I'm pretty sure that you can't watch until after 130. So I was just assuming that the arc goes until then. And so we might be having like this war might be going on, and we might be having a bunch of different fights throughout the rest of this, you know? It would only make sense because there's a lot of things that we need to see. We need to see those Baroque Works agents. We got to see them fight. Mr. 1, Mr. 4, and their partners. We got to see what's going on with All Sunday. We got to see Crocodile again. How is he actually going to get defeated? We got to see Koza. We got to see him meet Vivi. We got to see, I feel like Koza's going to fight Chaka. We got to see a bunch of different things here. It's just very exciting, man. And we saw Karu showed up with with his brethren. We saw the Kung Fu Dagongs. They helped us. I knew that was going to happen eventually. A lot of stuff happened in this episode. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. But we got to get Luffy some meat. He's with Pell, dude. Pell could fly. So this is just, you know, hopefully you'll be able to carry him. But this is good, man. This is good. All right. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the reaction. And if you did, make sure you leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.